and gentlemen, in this wonderful world in which we live, we believe we live in an advanced, sophisticated society, and we do our best to fit in. But we all have an internal idea of who we are. But we don't always announce it. It is something inside ourselves, in our head. Nobody is perfect in every way. So it's a continuous place to place this idea inside your head. Don't announce it to anyone else. Just conceal it. So, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And you? And you at the back, who do you think you are inside your head? In coming here today as a competitor, I'm conceited enough to think that I'm better than the rest, and so I'll win. But I don't tell anybody. I just say, I've come here for the beer. I believe that I'm still a boy at heart, even though I know I've passed my sell-by date. My grandson is 12 years old, and he can program the complex video recorder at the drop of a digit. Me, takes a day and a half. But how do I see me when I'm not looking in the mirror? Schoolboy? Mad about the town? Jack the lad? The best catch in singles in town? Move over, who's the chap? St. Valentine, that's the fellow. I know I spent some time in Saudi Arabia, but I'm not the Sheikh of Araby. I know that, probably like you, I could write the best novel in the kingdom. A novel which will have the reader turning the page to see what's happened to the hero next. But I can't remember where I left my pencil. It can be like when you see your neighbour polishing his brand new Jaguar car, and you think to yourself, I could have had one like that if I hadn't spent my money raising 10 kids and a cat. But on what do we base these self-congratulatory ideas? Are we blind to reality? I don't think so. It's just a bit of fun. Or is it? Do we unconsciously offend others to such an extent that even our best friend wouldn't tell us? We may never know. Everyone knows that physical capabilities decline with age. And I've passed my sell-by date some time ago. We take care not to show our chronological age. We give an idea of what we believe we are. Actually, there's an exception to that. When you reach old age pension status, many will say, I'm 70 years today, I've just had a birthday, hoping that some of the hearers will say, oh, you don't look like that, I thought you had 10 years ago in retirement. The other sort of old age pensioners will say, I don't know, I think I'll give a little more time to myself and I'll announce I'm a little older than I really am, so as to give more credence to my achievements. I once thought that I'd be a whiz at a quiz. Then I was invited to one at the local and found that I could remember all about 1066 and all that. I couldn't remember anything else. So I wasn't as good as I thought I was inside my head. I suppose in the case of the male of a species, It's a question of a macho image. I'm stronger than him, and he's younger than me. Go to any pub and you'll see, leaning up against the counter, a character eyeing the tall, muscular man who's just coming through the door. And you know what he's thinking. I'm John Wayne. Try me. But not today, thank you. I don't presume to know what is inside a woman's head. Perish the thought. But I suspect that it's something like, I'm better than her, and she's younger than me. Never mind she's wearing high heels to emphasise the beauty of her legs. Or is it just to catch the eye of the guy at the bar? Talking of high heels, I'm not wearing them myself, so I don't mind. There are many people who will pay a lot of money for a bunch of straps attached to a sole with a 7-inch heel. Is she doing it to emphasise her superiority to the surrounding multitude? I wonder, but she would never say so. So far, I've been talking about Western society, but we're not alone. There are some folk who live on an island in the middle of the Pacific who have necklaces, and each year they add an extra necklace to stretch their necks, to make them look taller and superior to their surroundings. Is that the original stiff-necked character we were referring to earlier, who couldn't be told that he is like that? Previous generations of the Chinese had long fingernails to demonstrate that they would never take any menial activities. I saw some artificial fingernails in Sainsbury's the other day. Are they for the same reason? So, it seems to me, I'm no exception. We live in our modern sophisticated society, and we do our best. What is the meaning of that word? Look it up in the dictionary. I think you will find it says one of the meaning is false. Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.